Hello, welcome back. Last time I unlocked the final puzzle, and it's pretty daunting, so I don't think I really want to go there today. I'll have to work on it eventually, but there's plenty else that I could be doing first. My inclination for today is to go back to some of these early levels, like, say, these, and hunt for some starfish in them. Not like the special dead ends that are just for starfish, just the ones that I didn't happen to get along the way. Is this? Yeah, this is VR, okay. So it looks like the earliest ones that I skipped were right here. Seaweed squishers. What was this puzzle? I'll be satisfied if I can just get one starfish today. Oh boy, this is actually going to be really unpleasant. I remember what this is. Let's see. These are the seaweed squishers. They move... Okay, how does this work?
Hey,
push
look!
This way.
It's a seahorse!
It sure is.
Seems like we're getting more and more of them every year.
Okay, so this is an actual puzzle for... Okay, so... Wait, hang on. So how did I... Show me the solution? Yeah, play. What did I have to pack? So wait, how does cold get out? Here, I guess? I should be looking closely at this to see exactly what happens, because this will be part of what I have to do for the starfish. So that looks simple enough. Just put that in there. Okay, so just fit the pieces together. That sounds fine. That's not particularly hard. But the rest of this is just going to be awkward and annoying to shuffle around. Okay, well, you know, I can deal with a little bit of awkward annoyingness. Alright, so how was it again? Well, I should have paid attention. I didn't really. Okay, so can I go... I think I go faster. Alright, so that was... I think I'm hearing the pacifier sound just play over and over, and it's starting to get kind of gross. Okay, so it was, basically I have a lightning bolt shaped through the middle. It's... I don't know how to express what I was seeing there. So it was like this on the bottom, that to the right of it. Yeah, that was it. So like this. That's pretty simple. I don't want to do that, I think.
Hey, look! It's a seahorse!
Seems like we're getting more and more of them every year.
Okay, so that's the first one of these done. Good. Now let's just do it a couple of more times. I think I very briefly attempted
Look out
some
below.
of this. I can go this far. Okay, so, oh, I seem to remember looking at this and deciding that it was just about impossible, because there was some constraint with the way I needed to move things. Okay, so this is a... This demonstrates... So, like, the little protrusions always meet each other in this configuration. Is that always going to be true if I want to pack these together? So let's think about this. Yeah, okay, so just think of those as squares. They're packed about as tightly as they can. These, like this group of 4 squares is offset vertically by 1 from this pair and this pair. And then all those little blips, like I'm thinking of this 2x2 as a separate object from this 1x1. They're attached, but I can, just for packing into the space, that's how I can think of them. I wonder if... Yeah, I hear you. And this is one of those, like, tetromino fitting, not with tetrominos, but, you know, shape-fitting puzzles, box packing, which is a problem that's known to be very hard, both for humans and computers. Do I have the same set of shapes here as here? Let's see. One of those. Okay, yeah, so this is the same as this. So, like, if that went straight down, This would need to swap in here, this would need to swap down here, if I wanted to make the same shape as over there. Do I? Probably. I'm not certain that that's the only option, though. Let's see, so what if instead I had, like, this and this together? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, so an alternative. I could fill... Like, I could fill a, the left side of this with this piece and this piece.
Which nephew? Granite? Granite moved to a new town.
Now, the problem is
Oh,
that leaves me with
how's
horizontal
that working
pieces
out?
that cannot...
Well, he had a rocky start, but now he's the pillar of the community.
Haha, rock puns. So yes, I could do that, but that would, if I did it on both sides, that wouldn't leave me with enough space to put these anywhere. So I just need to understand the possibility space to know what I'm looking at doing. I could just try to make this pattern again over here. But given that this is this game, I suspect there might be something more to it, at least in the third one, but maybe not. Okay, well, let's try and make this pattern over here. I think that's what I did, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. Right? So, if I have this... If this all goes left, everything's still perfectly retrievable. However, I need to make myself some working space. I can't go up very far. I can go up a little bit. This needs to go at least over there, so this can get through. Because that goes on the bottom.
Hey, move that piece over there. Nah, not that one. The other one.
Oh, don't mind him. He's just joking around. He doesn't know anything about solving puzzles.
Yeah, if I knew how to get out of this room, would I still be hanging around with these two?
Okay, so, what I did there might actually be okay, because I can sneak in here and push that. Is any of this helping me? Not yet. Might it eventually? Maybe. I need to get over here, but without pushing that all the way to the left. And I think something I did earlier on made that harder than it needed to be. Okay, so I lifted this. I did specifically need to get this out of the way. I don't necessarily have to do that yet, but this seems like a good time to do it. What if I do this? Whoa. Well, that's fine. That one can go down there. I can still get under it. And that does allow me to get this in here, which I'm not sure I want to do, though, because now that's a little... No, that's not harder to get out. I can just push from there. Okay, good. So I've gotten... Well, sure, I can put this down there, but then I can't access that anymore. So everything needs to move up, probably? That's my guess. And I think that's enough space now. It is! Alright, and then this guy would just sit on top of there. Alright, let's shift everything over to the right. Yeah, let's just shift everything over to the right. This goes to the bottom, which means you gotta move, which is fine. I can do that. I need this out of the way. Wait, where does that go? Here. I think I want to... Ooh, that's... I've done something bad. I think I want to make use of the, some of the space up toward the top to stash some things away, like... Maybe like this. Let's do that for now. And maybe even this? I don't yet see why not. Okay, now why did I do any of those things? This eventually needs to go here. I was trying to move this down here. That's what I was up to. Okay. Move that there without losing other mobility. Should be fine. Can't I just do this? And then that seems... Whoa, that seems alright. Okay, so those keystones are in place. I can start moving others. Ooh, I can't get through there anymore the way I wanted to. Ah! Don't do that. Okay, I think I've screwed up. Maybe not. What if I put this... That can go against that wall, because that's its final resting place, and I can still just fit in here. Get this back up and shove it in there, maybe? Well, didn't need to move it up for that. Okay, pieces are falling into place. Yeah, I can get the entire left side, which means I can probably get the entire right side. Alright, I think this one's done. Good. So, you move down. Now, when did this go up there? Shoot. That's too far up. I thought I had that far enough down that I could still snag it. Oh boy, that went up there a long time ago. Okay, so don't go any higher than that. Can I still get around everywhere that I need to? Maybe. Yeah, that's right. I was saying I should take advantage of this space up here. That can go against that wall, though, and it'll be fine. Because that's... It does need to be against that wall eventually. So I kind of just want to push things over this way about as far as I can, which is that far. And let's see what happens here. What happens is... Well, I can move this.
Fine crop of seaweed this year.
Yeah, think it'll rain?
Well, that's not very helpful, is it? Maybe it could be eventually. Again, this can go against this wall and go, like, that far up to get out of the way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Careful what you do. Yes, this is approximately what I wanted. Nice. Now you go down and you go left. Okay, again, I have the entire left side done. And I think that means I can get the whole right side without any trouble because... Oops. Unless I've messed up like I did before, nothing should be entirely stuck. Oops. So far this shape has held for what I needed to do. Yeah, just push and push. Good. Okay. Save. Yeah, save.
Well, here I go.
Here you go. So I've gotten at least one starfish. Let's snag it. He didn't say anything. Right. So let's do the same thing. This is already in place. This would need to go... It's so nice that I have a template telling me exactly where each piece needs to go. Though again, like I said, I suspect there's going to be some sort of twist at some point here. These are all pretty tightly packed together. Disentangling them is going to take a bit. Alright, so if I wanted to place, say, that piece, it's here. Looks like I just can do that. There's probably a reason I don't want to, but I'm going to do it anyway. Alright, so then this would go here. Okay, so I can get the entire left side very early on. However, doing that means this is stuck in the wrong place. That's why I don't want to do that yet. Okay, here's where things get a little bit harder to disentangle. That piece is going to eventually go here. That one needs to rotate around a lot. Wait, what? Well, Well, that's not it. Or is it? So let's see, where's this one going? It's going here eventually. I'd like to just kind of get it out of the way for the moment. I can't go any farther left than that. Right. So here's where things are getting interesting. Before I do that... Oops. I think I'm going to shove this kind of out of the way a little bit. Just so I can fit it through better. Ah, shoot. Well, that didn't work. So if that went up... What if this went left? I've kind of lost track of what I was trying to do. This is coming out of there for some reason. Apparently I'm trying to rotate it all the way around. Why am I doing that?
I don't see your nephew around much anymore.
Oh, hold
Which
on.
nephew?
This is impossible
Granite?
now.
Granite moved to...
Well, did that start there? Yes, it did. Okay, so this tells me that this is not the structure that I'm building at over here. Perhaps I need a rotation of it. So I was building the wrong thing because this is on the bottom and cannot move up to get to this location. Also, this is higher up than those. I don't think it means anything because this face is just shorter. So face is too shorter, so the seaweed is too shorter too.
Well, here I go.
Okay, so what shape am I building then? If you can't move from the bottom and you can't move from the bottom, then that definitely complicates things. Okay, so you can't move from the left or the bottom. You can't move from the bottom. Everything else is free to move. So, I definitely need a plan before I start moving things around. I could put these here. If I did that, and this moved to the right by 1, I would have to put this object that I've already used in that location, so that's no good. Wait, is that true? Yes, it is. So this can be... Alright, so the possibilities for this are here, 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 and here. So this is definitely not usable because I have no one wide tall objects to... Yes. No one wide tall objects to shove in there. So it definitely cannot go in that location. So that's 1 eliminated. If it went in this location, I would have a 2 wide space over here. Oh, hang on. I wish I could... It's annoying that I have to just kind of visualize this without, like, being able to easily just pick these up and rearrange them like a jigsaw puzzle. And, I mean, that's half the puzzle. The other half is actually pushing them around and getting them to where I want to go. So I need to just look at this and picture some things. And I can't really show what I'm picturing, so give me a moment until I have a plan here. Okay, 15 minutes later, I've looked at some constraints in the puzzle to make sure I understood what I was seeing. I counted out how many spaces down this guy needs to go for Colt to get everywhere he needs to go, and this does, in fact, need to be packed just as efficiently as these two. He's shaped a little bit differently, but it doesn't really ultimately matter. So, I used an image editor to verify that, well, I didn't, no, that's not true. Looking at these constraints, this can't move up, this can't move up or right. I know that I cannot make this shape again, so I used an image editor to pack these into another configuration that actually works. So it has this going all the way to the right. So it's just a matter of figuring out how to get them into. This goes on top of it, so this is on the right down there. Let me just go ahead and kind of do those things already. Well, I've already made it so I can't move that down. Hold on. Alright, how do I start this? Maybe if I move those left for a bit. That's too far up. Things I need to do. I need to extract... Let's see, where are you going? Oh, you're going just on top of that on the right side. Okay. So to extract those... Oh, this will be fun. Fun in quotation marks. So I need to take these, move them all the way to the right, put this up 1 and to the right by 1. Yeah, it's not this that goes down there, it's this one. So what's a good way to do that? I think first I'm going to want to do that, so that this doesn't have to go so far up. Then everything can go up and get a little bit out of my way, at least. So I have some working space. I think I could get away with that, probably. And even one more. There we go. Yeah, I can disentangle that if I need to. So to disentangle this, you can go all the way over and I just do this. Oops. Instead of that, why don't I... Well, I can't really go all the way around. So I would have to do that, which is fine. That just needs to go down by 1 somehow. But now I can't get around there. Okay, so here's where the real awkwardness starts. I think I can do this. I'm wrong. What if I did... What if I pushed this whole structure down? Or parts of it, at least. That gets this where it needs to go, kind of, but not really. I mean, it's there, but... Okay, so next thing. This needs to go down here. That's interesting. So to make that happen, I think I've already kind of messed that up. Don't think that's going to be happening at all. Yeah, I've made a big mess here. Okay, so to unmess myself, let's do that part a little bit differently. There's a lot of space on the left that I'm not really using. I know I'm going to want to move this around. I think maybe I can get away with doing what I did there.
Crop of seaweed this year.
Yeah, think it'll rain?
That seems alright. Kind of. Not exactly. Okay, this one is going all the way on the left, so I think I can tuck it away. The most out-of-the-way spot is going to be all the way in the upper left corner. No higher than that. That's as high as it can go. That's fine, maybe. I don't know. It could be fine. Let's find out if it's fine. So if I did this, that's once again too high. And it has to be. That's the only way I'm getting that in there. Can't get away with that. What can I get away with? Not much. This one's not going on that wall, so I can't do that, I can't do that, and I've blocked myself in. Can I move this a little closer to where it's going first, maybe? Not without getting very much in the way of that, unless... What if it's all the way over here?
I don't see your nephew around much anymore.
That could maybe work.
Which nephew? Granite? Granite moved to a new town.
Oh, how's that working out?
Well, he had a rocky start, but now he's the pillar of the community.
This is starting to look good. This is starting to look exactly like what I want it to look. Okay. So next up is... I gotta swap these two. This needs to go down here. That should be doable. Can't I just, like, shove this up by 1? Maybe that's fine. This can go left, because I can get it back easily. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think I'm basically done here. Ooh. Can't do that exactly. If you go back up... Sure, all the way up is fine. Okay, And then this goes down here, and I'm done. Nice! Good stuff. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Did take a little bit of fiddling in an image editor, but that is totally okay. Starfishes for me! Nice! Good job, Colt.
Well, there he goes.
Do you think he knows he's heading towards the hidden treasure?
Okay, cool. So I guess I have some starfish rewards. Unlocks final video regardless of story progress. So wait. I got 2 new starfish. I thought I already had that. Oh wait, final video. Oh, so the actual... Yeah, no, I'm thinking of the intro of the final mission. Okay, so that's the actual ending. I don't want to watch the ending yet. I want to earn it. Alright, so I guess I'm just doing a new picture. How spoily would the thumbnail be? Hang on, where would I watch those? Video gallery. I guess that's it. It involves Colt. That's all I know. That's fine. Not too spoily. Right, let's do a jigsaw puzzle. Oh boy. I get stuck on this for a long time, as I always do, because they're much harder than they seem like I would expect them to be. Hey. Gonna hover my finger exaggeratedly over the right mouse button, because I've learned the hazards of that. I have not forgotten. Alright, so here's a king of crabs. I should do the text. You doing the text first usually helps me. Since it's so sandy, clearly it goes on the bottom somewhere. Can't really say whether it's bottom left or bottom right. I can say that King Crab is at least one more to the right from there because of this. Does this connect to him in any way? Yes, it does. Okay. Well, that's informative. Let's work on sand for a while. If I know what the sand looks like... Okay, so this is like big, coarse sand. I think that's going to go to the right. Well, that connected. But, like, how does... Okay. What does any of that mean? Maybe that's on the left. Could it be this? It could, and it is. Nice. Yeah, okay. There's the bottom row. Nice. Alright, where's the rest of your foot? That's one of them. There's another one in here somewhere. Well, not really. I mean, I won't be able to see that on the top of the piece. It's just going to look like sand. Like this? No. Like this? No. You seem like you would go in this area. You do. I think this goes here, because that seems to match up with that. Ah, there it is. I could see it. Alright, other bits of sand. Is there a rock? Somewhere. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so starting with the sand actually made this pretty easy, well, so far. Okay. Whole bunch of just big mess of tree parts now. Okay, let's get all the sand done. Finish sand before moving on. That's this, that's this. Okay, and the top of it is something around here. There we go. Nice. Alright, so that's mostly rock. What does the rock look like, though? I can't really tell what kind of contour that's following. I see this, so it's like a little bit of that shadow, like that. And then over here, the sand is definitely going down, so there'll be just like this tiniest little piece like that visible. And there's one more piece that has some sand on it, maybe. Or maybe it's mostly just rock. What might that look like? Well, I don't see it. Maybe let's go upward, follow some tree trunks. How many trees is this? It looks like a lot, but I think it's just because they're in many, many pieces. Okay, that happened to fit. That happened to fit. None of those have been intentional. Okay, so this is going to go... I thought it would go somewhere in that row. It did. You look like you're part of the top of... or not. Hey, go there. Except that's not where you go. Gonna have a bunch of sky to deal with at some point here. Of course. Which one are you? What tree trunk do you belong to? I can't really tell. Okay. Still don't see any tree trunk that looks like that. Here, you do that. Maybe it's way on the right? Alright, so this is a big rock. That's going to connect to it somehow, surely? I would think so. Maybe like that. There we go. Ah, and that's what you are. No, it's not. Still a mystery tree trunk. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's where that is. The last of the sand. Now what? Ugh. I don't really know. Let's do everything that has a rock in it. That's most of the rock. Okay, what about this piece? That should be distinctive with just a little corner of leaf in it. Little corner of leaf. Nothing really seems to have a little corner of leaf like that. Oh, there it is. Just a little tiny piece of leaf on the right, like that. Still some trunk over here. Oh, that was... okay. I guess that's what that was. Okay. I wonder what makes it blink like that. I never really figured that out. Like, sometimes it does this little glow effect thing. And I'm never... It's like when... I guess when two pieces that are larger than one merge together. Or larger than two or something. Something like that. Really? Not there? Okay. Okay. Basically done here. Nice. Alright, puzzle done. King Crab on the beach, looking as surly as ever. Okay, good stuff. So, that's 2 more starfish hunted down. Get the computer. Oh boy, I remember what that was. That was scary. Crab Brothers. Oh, that was scary too. Was it? What did Crab Brothers look like? This was kind of small, but like, this was the first time I had to deal with these two together, and it was... Yeah, I remember this. Ugh. Yeah, crab-only puzzles tend to give me lots of troubles. Okay, well, I got something done, so that's cool. See you next time to do more things.